Hi, this is Julien Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, and world record powerlifter, and I'm here with my beautiful wife, Tammy, here to help you use mindset, encouragement, accountability, and nutrition to help you be the best you. Today's topic is they're using diabetic medication to lose weight. So essentially, what are y'all doing? Right now, it's discovered that people are using the diabetic medication Ozempic to try to lose weight when they themselves are not diabetic. What do you think about that as a person with diabetes?
That's bad because it's hard enough for some to get their medication as it is. People are fighting to get some of their medication. Well, like Ozempic was prescribed to me, but of course Kaiser denied it. That's totally different. But some people are having issues just getting their medication.
So, what do you think about people just using it as a means of weight loss in general? I mean, taking the diabetic part of it out of it, what do you think?
I think that's dumb. Because it's got to be doing something to their body that's not good if it's for diabetes and they're using it and they're not a diabetic.
Well, I could tell you for one that it's stressing their pancreas out. It's also might be stressing their muscle structure out because your muscles are like little straws for sugar. So imagine insulin is you trying to inhale sugar into your muscles, right? So basically that's how come bodybuilders usually carb up after depleting themselves for weeks, trying to deplete themselves of body fat right before, and I mean literally maybe 2 hours before a competition, they'll flood themselves with a whole bunch of sugar. Well, not sugar, but like carbs in order to pump their muscles up more.
Okay, my question is why Ozempic? Being a diabetic myself, I've been told numerous times with numerous medications that it may help you lose weight. Why is Ozempic supposed to be something better for people that aren't diabetics?
Well, what I'll do is let's go look at the article and we'll figure out what's going on with that. So that way we'll see. All right. So let's go real quick. So actually, let's switch to the other camera. Actually, let's read here. We almost never know with any certainty what exact methods celebrities are using to look the way they do. They're cheating. Though it's usually a combination of measures that are financially inaccessible to most. Hollywood's latest glorification of thin bodies, that's not exactly true. And wearing of fashions that are made with, and this is rich coming from Glamour magazine, wearing of fashions that are made with this very thin body in mind, as Gianluca Russo, co-founder of size inclusive digital community, The Power of Plus. Y'all already know how I feel about just being okay with being obese. Plus size is not the same thing as obesity, but let's clarify that. Put it to Yahoo, it is harming more than just the millions of impressionable young people who consider celebrities aspirational. Disabled people are being affected too. Ozempic is a diabetes drug that boosts insulin sensitivity and suppresses appetite, oftentimes resulting in weight loss. Has recently faced shortages that coincide with the drug's exploding popularity on TikTok as a kind of miracle drug for weight loss.
That's another thing, because now you have to worry about these teenagers that see that they're doing this, going and taking, if they have a family member that is on it, going and taking their medication trying to lose weight. That's bad. That's really, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Wow,
part.
I didn't think about that myself. So kids, if you're out here, do not take your grandma's medication trying in desperation to lose weight because your grandma got Ozempic or its generic version of it. I think Ozempic has another 10 years on it before it becomes generic, but assuming that there is a generic form of it, do not utilize your parents' and your grandparents' medication.
Anybody's medication.
Or anybody's medication for that matter, as a means to try to lose weight in a desperate attempt. Get your behind up, go to the gym and do the work. As a matter of fact, this is why I'm saying do the work, because with BBLs and all this other stupid crap that's going on right now, people are dying from BBLs, and
some of them look so dumb,
and they look ridiculous. First of all, your thighs don't match your butt, so now you look like somebody with two balloons standing on popsicle sticks. So it doesn't look good. So guess what you're gonna have to do in order to make it look good? Work out your legs. So if you work out your legs, guess what's gonna happen to your butt anyway? It's gonna gain some shape. And I have a huge problem with people just trying to find little stupid shortcuts in order to try to fit the mold of something that isn't even real. Fine, there are women out here with booties that are ridiculous. Guess what? The Brazilian butt lift, it's called a lift, not an explosion. Some of y'all look like ants walking around, and it looks dumb. It looks dumb as hell. Stop. For the love of God, stop. So, with all of that going on, I digress, but with all of that stupid crap going on, you're now causing people to die or possibly die because they don't have access to medication because you're lazy behind, don't want to turn around and take your ass to the gym. So, that's all I got to say on that. What do you guys say? You guys say anything? All right, so.
Except leg day does suck.
Yeah, well, leg day does suck. I'm still crying from my butt from doing my leg day on Friday. Whether or not the Kardashians and other celebrities are using Ozempic, as various comment sections speculate, is irrelevant. 100%. Doesn't matter if they're using it. Number one, they using it isn't the same as everybody using it, because even if they're getting away with it, that's only 5 women out of 370 million people, which is 170 million women. That's not going to kill dozens and tens of thousands of people because they don't have access to their medication. But anyway, the families never addressed these allegations directly. They won't. And all sisters attribute any weight loss to diet, exercise, and nutrition. Bullcrap. All right. With that said, there does seem to be a correlation between the return of thin ideals and the use of Ozempic for weight loss. First of all, there is no return to thin ideals. It is to reach your ideal body shape for your size. That is the ultimate goal. Nobody should be just trying to get skinny. You're supposed to try to be in the best body that your body is meant to be in within reason. All right. But anyway, and the use of Ozempic for weight loss. Google searches for Ozempic spiked to an all-time high 1 week after the Met Gala. Then searches went even higher the week after Kim shared results from a body scan that showed she cut her body fat by 7 percentage points in the last year. First of all, as a matter of fact, you know what? In all fairness to the Kardashians, you losing 7% of your body fat in 1 year is not hard or difficult with diet and exercise. If you do it right, you can lose more than 7 percentage points in a year. You could actually lose 12. You should be able to lose at least 1% of your body fat per month if you're dieting and exercising properly. So for her to actually achieve that with 7% in a calendar year is not actually far-fetched. That could actually be hard work and dedication, all right? But some celebrities cheat, just so you know. And it went down to a startling 18%. 18% is not startling, people. Actually, idealistically, for most women aged 17 to 35, 17% is as lean as you want to get as a female. Anything less than that will set yourself up for reproductive issues, as well as osteoporosis and a whole host of other problems that you don't want. All right, so don't get below that unless you're bodybuilding. And if you're bodybuilding, most bodybuilders don't stay in that state for more than a couple weeks at a time. And they themselves don't get ridiculously lean. Maybe as females, most females that I know are currently getting as low as 8%, maybe 10, but within a matter of hours, I guarantee you they'll explode their body fat percentage back to 17% without any qualms or hesitation. All right.
After they do their show.
After they do their show, they usually do all of that. So correlation does not equal causation, of course, and there are a myriad of reasons people are seeking to lose weight and looking for prescription medications to help them do so. But here's the thing: diabetics need their drugs like Ozempic to regulate their blood sugar. So, I'm gonna skip a little bit of this, but I want to make sure that we understand some things. The U.S. government has not issued any guidance to doctors or pharmacists to prioritizing this medication for those who need it to stay alive. Some diabetics are prescribed Ozempic as their sole diabetes treatment, as opposed to metformin, glyburide, and other diabetic medications. As a reminder, obesity isn't the life-threatening condition it once was believed to be. That's bullcrap. Fat theorist Deshaun Harrison explains in their 2021 book Belly of the Beast: The Politics of Anti-Fatness and as Anti-Blackness that the obesity epidemic as we know it started in 2004 after the CDC released a flawed study attributing obesity as the cause of death for 400,000 Americans a year. Sorry, obesity does cause death every year, and I wouldn't probably say it's as many as 400,000, but if it's in the hundreds of thousands, get off the pot, all right? The study inaccuracies were later acknowledged, but doctors are still concerned with patients' weight, so much so that they've been prescribing Ozempic off-label in large numbers, despite potential side effects that deter even diabetics who need the drug like this to survive. Overuse of the pancreas, digestive issues, possible liver issues, muscular damage could possibly be a possibility if you're abusing it, especially. So the way it works is that it's a insulin treatment. It's an insulin sensitivity treatment. So basically it makes your muscles more sensitive to insulin, but therefore it also, since your body might be already overproducing insulin, you got to be careful, because as a matter of fact, if you're overproducing insulin and you become sensitive, your blood sugar could drop like that, which also could cause you to go into a diabetic coma.
Bad.
And that's really
That's bad. I hate when mine goes too low.
So when blood sugars levels start to rise after someone eats, these drugs stimulate the body to produce more insulin, actually. So then that's not good, because then you're forcing your pancreas to create more, which actually is what you don't want, because what that does is if you don't change soon enough, what then ends up happening is that you'll end up actually killing your pancreas and therefore becoming
a diabetic anyway.
Well, not only a diabetic, but an insulin dependent diabetic, which is worse, right? But it has a weight loss effect due to its appetite suppression. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a secret. Easy way to suppress your appetite is eat a lot of vegetables with a decent amount of fat in it, with some protein, and I guarantee you're not going to want to eat as much if you go through that protocol. And drink water first, 30 minutes before you eat. While the glycemic control benefits can be great for some diabetics, the side effects can be major and worth avoiding for others. Ozempic can cause pancreatitis. Whoa, didn't I just say that? Changes in vision, low blood sugar. Didn't I just say that? I didn't read this article, by the way, folks. Kidney failure, serious allergic reaction, and gallbladder problems. The most common symptoms reported are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation. All that to lose weight, when all you got to do is eat normal, eat with more vegetables in mind, a higher content of protein, and a moderate level of fat, and watch the pounds melt off of your body if you're exercising with it. But yet, you want to do all of this to get your stomach all tied up in knots and throwing up and feeling nauseous and possibly even having diarrhea or constipation. And usually the diarrhea comes when you drink too much fluids, which will also make you lose weight, by the way. Or constipation if you're not drinking enough water. Mila Clark, writer, creator of diabetes food blog Hangry Woman, chronicled her experience trying Ozempic. She eventually stopped due to heart palpitations. But for those who don't experience such extreme side effects, it can be a fantastic option for regulating your blood sugar. So even if you're a diabetic, you might not want to take this drug, all right? Just so you know. So with that being said, I'm going to come off of this. Guys, listen. Do the work. It's just that simple. It's hard work, but it's not complicated. You come in, you do 45 minutes of lifting, you get on the cardio equipment for about 15 to 20 minutes, get off, go home, eat sensibly, stay off the donuts, stay out of the Cheetos, and you're good. And stop drinking soda. That's it. That's all you would really have to do in the simplest of terms. Is it that simple?
No.
No. But it really is more simple than it is complicated. And instead of you guys, I'm calling you out, you're lazy. Stop being lazy. Get your behinds up, get your ass to the gym, and do the work. So before we close, babe, do you have anything to say?
Just so y'all know, I'm in the gym 4 times a week, but my eating is what totally destroys me. I know this. That was it.
So, with that being said, if you have any agreements or disagreements with what was said in this video, comment below. If not, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day. Be the best you.